Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning this morning. It is Tuesday morning. Yeah, coffee kind of morning. Hot. um, Wanted to continue my Albums to Discover series through Discog Shuffle. I don't know if you recall the last time. It's been a while since I've done this. There's been so many contests to catch up with, and feeds and everything else, and then of course work gets in the way. But I want to talk about this great soundtrack, amazing soundtrack. It really is. Before I do though, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for your amazing comments. Thank you for helping me through a rough time a little while ago. You guys are amazing. I love the vinyl community. I love everyone in the vinyl community. I look forward to, and I'm not going to name anyone because there's just so many to name, and if I missed someone, I'd feel terrible for it. So I'm not excluding anyone. I'm just saying thank you to everyone. Love you all. I look forward to all your comments. They're so supportive. They're so great. They're so pleasing. Brings a smile to my face. It makes my day. So again, thank you for being there. I'm just trying to do my best, trying to show you guys some great stuff, and like these soundtracks here, and I appreciate it. I really, really do. So thank you very much. So yes, first off, I don't want to bring any religion into this theme that I'm going to talk about today, and hopefully don't offend anyone by this, because I want to talk about the soundtrack and the music on its own. People's beliefs are their beliefs. My beliefs are my beliefs, but I have to appreciate the music that came from these soundtracks. Yes, they were controversial films and sound and stage presentations at the time, as many other films have been, for sure. It's a touchy theme. There's so many touchy themes out there. So I don't want to get into that aspect of it. Not that I have anything against religion. I'm religious in my own way. Every time I see my pastor, he gives me crap for not going to church, but work gets involved as well. So it's not that I don't believe, I just don't want to bring that into this topic today. So just to get that out of the way. So, what a soundtrack. It truly is. I also have the U.S. version of the original rock opera by Andrew Lloyd Webber and Tim Rice, featuring the amazing Ian Gillan from Deep Purple. Just started Deep Purple at the time as Jesus Christ. So good. So good. Amazing film. Depicting Jesus in his last days and the conflict he had between him and Judas. Judas was almost jealous that Jesus was becoming more popular, and he was growing in his stature, and there's a major conflict between him and Jesus at the time. So it's a rock opera, originally written by the great Tim Rice and composed by Andrew Lloyd Webber. Now this version, the US version, unless I just have a copy of it, there's nothing in the gatefolds, which disappointed me. Just a blank. And then it shows the players on the back. So this one, of course, as I said, Ian Gillan as Jesus Christ. Judas is played by Murray Head in this one. Mary Magdalene, Yvonne, the great Yvonne Elliman. She's such a beautiful voice. You got Brian Denon as Pontius Pilate, Mike Diabo as King Herod, and so on and so forth. Um, but in here it says, performing in Superstar are members past and present of Deep Purple, Joe Cocker's Grease Band, Lord Sutch, Ansley Dunbar, Retaliation, The Big Three, Juicy Lucy, Quartermass, Mercy Beats, Gracious, Plastic Penny, Spooky Tooth, which I've got to get some of their discography, Spooky Tooth, Manfred Mann, which I love, and others. Um, so also performed in an 85-piece orchestra and the strings of the City of London. I would imagine this would have been an amazing opera to see, for sure. Um, but it's not an opera in the sense of an opera. It rocks. It is a rock album for sure. Norman Jewison, the great director, did this version of the motion picture, this soundtrack. Now this one features Ted Neeley as Jesus Christ, Carl Anderson as Judas, Yvonne Elliman's in this one again, and Brian Denon is in this one again. Now this one fortunately has some color photos in here. I'm not going to go through the whole album, but it's a little more. There's some glue on there. I don't want to wreck the. There's Ted Neeley there. Ted Neeley, I think, stands up with Ian Gillan, as powerful as Ian Gillan's voice is, and it is truly an amazing voice. Ted Neeley is right up there with him. So Ted Neeley and Yvonne Elliman and Carl Anderson also were nominated for the Golden Globe Awards in 1974 for their performances. True amazing performances. But it also, the film itself and the stage performance also created some controversy, obviously, from religious groups, and they didn't really appreciate that. The same with The Last Temptation of Christ, those type of movies. You take away, you push away all the religious beliefs and stuff, and the films themselves are amazing. Same with this soundtrack, and same with the film. You push away all your beliefs, your what people believe, what they don't believe, and look at the performances in the film and the music, just remarkable. Just some of the songs on here are proggy. They are psychedelic. Definitely rock tunes. Some heavy metal, early heavy metal, like mild heavy metal. The powerful song "I Don't Know How to Love Him" by Yvonne Elliman still brings chills to you when she sings it. In the original soundtrack, it's more of an acoustic version, which is cool. Of course, Ted Neeley, amazing vocalist. Carl Anderson, such a powerful voice. His performance is amazing. I've got to go back and watch these films for sure. Just a couple of tracks that stand out. Heaven on Their Mind, powerful rock song, heavy riffs, some great lead work in that as well. I mean, these are rock songs. They're not an opera style type of song. This is a rock album for sure. Then you got that 60s style, What's the Buzz? String Sings Mystifying. Ian Gillan sounds so good. He echoes the What's the Buzz when they're chanting that, and he just comes in, and of course Ted Neeley does the same thing on the soundtrack and the original opera. But they the answering back from What's the Buzz it's a cool track. Take a bit of a breath. and then you come back to the pleasing Everything's All Right, because the first two tracks on here are just amazing. And then there's the haunting and dark, This Jesus Must Die. Almost a Joe Cocker type of vocals on this one. And then you got the psychedelic tune, The Temple. It's a really great track, really, really good. Of course, I mentioned the beautiful I Don't Know How to Love Him. And then Judas's Death. It's, again, a mild heavy metal track. It's not quite heavy metal, but it's just on that edge of heavy metal. And then it comes in with a Jethro Tull style part in that as well. So it's a big mixture of tunes and songs on this one. Both great albums. Definitely albums to discover. Again, take away, peel back the religious aspects of the film and the opera and the meanings of it, and just listen to the soundtrack and listen to the songs. So good. So definitely an album to discover. And if you can find the original the original stage performance with Ian Gillan, truly amazing stuff. So there you have it. There's my albums to discover. I've been wanting to do this one for a bit, and just slowly getting to it. So let's see what's next. Let's see what's next here. Where's my Discogs? Oh, here it is. So I go to my Discogs. There's my listing. So I've been doing BCLT reviews as well. So if any of those pop up, I'll have to choose another one because I've already talked about that, just to let you know. So nothing up my sleeve. I go to here, I go to random item. Rio Grande Mud. Looking forward to that one. ZZ Top, Rio Grande Mud. There you go. I know I have it on a box set. I'm trying to think if I have it on vinyl as well. I don't know, I have to look. Anyway, take care, guys. Thank you so much. I may be back a little later on with the BCLT review. Also, there's a couple of contests I have to enter. And again, as I said in the first of the video, thank you. Thank you for being there. It means a lot to me. There's some comments that really, really mean a lot to me. And I look forward to those comments by certain people. So like, subscribe, do all those nice things for me. Go to other channels that are new that we've mentioned, because there's so many contests of newer subscribers, newer listeners, newer channels. Go support those people as well. We're all trying to do our own thing. A lot of us don't know what we're doing, but we're doing okay doing it that way. And we're just having a blast. And I'm having a blast doing this. So thank you, guys. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.